Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, Devon Steve. Hi, Mrs. Devon.
I hope you've done your revision.
So we've got 2 likes and 1 person with us. Everyone else, Devon, I think.
Looks like you've won.
Ready and wait first time early. How you doing, love? How are you?
It's not like us to be on time, either.
We've actually had plenty of time to get ready today, although we've still been running around doing things. We've been pretty more organised today, haven't we?
A little bit.
I think everyone's trying to come on late so they can avoid the wallflowers questions because they don't know the answers.
Is Mrs. Devon with you, Steve? Have you got help?
We've got a second person coming in the room. Let us know you're here when you come in. Yeah, she's there helping. Good. We just wait for a few people to come in, then I shall get started. We've got some snacks because we haven't had our tea yet. We actually put a couple of baked potatoes in the oven and done some kale, cauliflower,
and cabbage.
Along
we picked
with
from the garden.
Yeah, and along with some pork tongue. But we'll have that when we finish, won't we? Probably. So we've brought
fill up on snacks.
We've brought some party snacks in with us in case we get hungry. So we've got these, a little tub of hummus that we can have a dip along as we go along. So I've got the remote trying to hold that plastic back. So who else is with us, guys? Don't be shy. Let us know who's here. Just come from a chat in the US. Sundays is the day for live streams. Who were you with? Who were you watching in the US, Devon? Might be someone new to us or might be someone we're familiar with. I love learning about different channels I'm not aware of. Hi to everyone who's there. We can see there's 5 with us. Please say hello so we know who's there. And click the like button on your way in. Uncle Buster Crypto Channel. Oh, are you into that? You do the crypto coins? We did a bit of the, what was our one called? Coin something.
Coin.
Can't remember what it was. Just dabbled, just a couple of pounds, not major money. But we haven't earned anything through it, have we?
We haven't looked for ages. Coinbase.
Not Bitcoin. Right, okay.
Yeah, we put, what was it, 20 quid into...
£20 altogether.
Into Coinbase.
We kept putting a couple of pounds here and there, didn't we?
And then bought different, cryptos. But we haven't even checked on it for a couple of months. It went right down, it went up and then it went right down.
Every one of them went down to about £1. So we lost interest pretty quickly.
But we haven't looked how it's doing. We keep getting emails saying it's going up.
Hi, Caramel. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I'll be slow tonight as I'm doing the dishes. No problem, love.
Haven't you got kids to do that for you?
Hi, Heather. Okay, so we've got 6 with us and 3 saying hello. Please like the thumbs up button on your way in. Mr. Wallflowers will start putting names on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
We haven't done this for a while, have we?
Forgot what to do.
So we've got some questions lined up, some prizes lined up.
So we've got Articulate again and Obama Llama.
Yeah, the first game we're going to play is Articulate. It take some questions. What's Steve saying? People might be on their holes. Some might be, actually, yeah.
There's a few more coming now.
Yeah, we've got 8 in. Please feel welcome to say hello and hit the like button on your way in, everyone, guys. Lord, I'm saying guys again, please. I'm trying to stop myself from saying guys. It's just automatic, just comes out, doesn't it? Right, without further ado then, shall we begin and let the latecomers come in with the notes as and when? Everyone ready to start? So the first question of the Wallflowers question, section 1. What prizes are available to choose from for tonight's quiz?
Have they got to give all 3 or just 2 out of the 3?
As many as you can list. As long as they get one right, they get the points.
Are they getting 3
but
points?
You get 5 points if you get all 3 answers. Yeah, 3 points for 2 answers. 1 or 2 points for 1 answer. 1 point for 1 answer, 5 points for all 3, 3 points for 2 answers.
Oh, Devon Steve, you should have revised.
I put his name down. So what prizes are available for tonight's quiz to choose from?
So you're first on the board. Oh, here comes
Hi,
Jerry.
Jerry. So Devon Steve says socks is all I remember. I know you were on about those diaries, he says as an afterthought. Heather says daily log books. And Jerry says memory books and socks. Hi, love. Any more for any more? Anyone else having a guess? Caramel says handmade socks, biblical quote book, and a 1-year memory book.
Someone's been busy today, then.
Andrew says some socks. Hi, Andrew. You can only have one answer. You have to take your first answer, Steve. So I think that's everyone answered. So, yep, the correct answer were socks. So it's 2 lovely chunky pair of socks. These 2 pair will be 1 prize, and that'll be 1 choice. The 5-year memory book, appointment book, one-liners, whatever you'd like to do with it. No year is marked on it, just individual dates and a space to put a small message. The second one is a prayer book with prayer a day from the Bible. It's a beautiful little book. Stands up and turns completely over, so it's nice for a desk or on top of a fireplace, etc., wherever you'd like to keep it, or even a gift if you'd like to keep it for someone else for Christmas. Yeah, well, people start collecting now. So Caramel got the full 5 points. Well done, girl. Question number 2. What was our latest video about? The latest video. What was it?
The very latest video.
Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Caramel says, "Way, she's on the board." Devon Steve says, tasting milk.
How many points are they getting for this one?
And we're 5 points for a Wallflowers question. Hi, Tessie. Lovely to see you, hon. Tessie says, tasting milk. Caramel says, trying the canned milk. And I might add, it looked very delicious. It was lovely, you know. We were a bit nervous about tasting it. But yeah, absolutely delicious. So we're going to put the other jars away on the pantry shelf. And each week we're going to try 2 jars if we don't need it any sooner, in case we run out. Bridget says canned milk. Heather says trying the canned milk. Hi, Mary Beth. Lovely to see you, hon. Andrew says tasting canned milk. Is that everyone?
You having a guess, Mary?
You having a guess, Mary Beth? What was our latest video about? Is the question. And give you a chance to answer. It's 5 points for the Wallflowers questions.
What was the first question? I've just got back.
The first question, Bridget, was what prizes are available for you to choose from tonight?
But you've already seen the answers.
Oh, canning 2% or 1% milk. That's Mary Beth's answer. Go on, Bridget, I'll give you a chance to answer the first question. We're not doing this for anyone else. We're not going back anymore, but you just come in at the end of that one. Give you a chance to answer it, Bridget, because there's 5 points in there. What prizes are available to choose from tonight was the question. Number 1. Second question was, what is our latest video about?
We don't do this for everyone.
Okay, I'm not sure if she's answering it. So the correct answer to question number 2 was tasting the canned milk that we did. We did it yesterday, but we released the video today. It's absolutely delicious, lovely. Doesn't taste watery, just tastes like normal milk. Yeah, it's fine. We're so pleased with it, aren't we? We're really, really pleased
Just
with it.
Tastes the same in a week's time.
Yeah, it's fully vacuum sealed. We heard them all ping. We just hope it is true to what everyone says for the shelf life. But yeah, we're in it to win it. We'll test it next week. So Bridget says calendar, socks and seeds. Oh, you got halfway there, love. You get 3 points for that one.
As Meatloaf said.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. There was no seeds, Bridget. It's socks, 5-year memory book, or the biblical quote calendar. So they're to choose from tonight. So the winner can choose one of those. The socks, 2 pair, come as 1 prize. So Mary Beth put it was socks, a calendar book, and a journal book, and a prayer book.
We'll give you that.
Well done, Mary Beth. Okay, so question number 3. The big box of milk we got on our haul video this week, how many litres of milk did it contain?
How many off litres?
How many off litres of milk did it contain? Yeah, it's a bit more precise, isn't it? Well, your latest video would have been how it epic felt. No, the latest video was how it epically succeeded.
Yeah.
Because we tried again, Mary Beth. So Devon Steve says 20, I think. Caramel says 13.5 litres. How many litres of milk were in the box I got free in my haul shop this week? Heather says 13.5. Jerry says 13.
Mm.
Very good.
Good guesses.
Oh, you can't be that finicky.
What?
No, Mr. Wallflowers, come on now. Bridget says 14. Tessie says, I was too busy being jealous over all the milk and I didn't even take notice how much it was. That's funny. I'd probably be the same, to tell you the truth. I'd be like, wow. But hey, it wasn't gold, Tessie, so you didn't miss out on much love. It was off, wasn't it? We've cooked some of the baked potatoes today and they're fine, so we can't grumble.
We've cooked them, but we haven't ate them.
We haven't ate them yet. We've run out of time.
Yeah, Andrew, you do have to be exact.
No,
Yeah.
Mr. Wallflowers is being really finicky.
What's the point of having the answer there?
The answer isn't there.
Well, it should have been.
The answer's there. if we don't know about our own channel, we don't know anything. So Mary Beth says, I was kind of close on the wording. Yeah. Andrew says, do we have to be exact about 13.8? I would accept that answer, Andrew, but Mr. Wallflowers is...
No, it's got to be spot on.
It hasn't got to be spot on.
What's the point of having the question?
1 minute, guys, while I take him aside and give him a quick kick.
Andrew, you'll be back in the cupboard in a minute.
Could you still make cheese? I could have done, and I didn't get onto it quick enough. And Lovely and Lockie actually told me even if it was coagulated, I could have actually added either vinegar or lemon juice at that stage and still proceeded to make cheese. But that wasn't information that I was aware of. So should it happen again, definitely, Steve, I will definitely do that process, but it wasn't something I was familiar with at that stage. So I could have made something like ricotta or mozzarella. We don't like cottage cheese, so it's not something we would have made. Tessie says, do you think it was off when you got it, or do you think it got that way? And also, can you use milk that is sour in any way? Well, I'm not sure, because I'd actually had to leave it on the side overnight.
No, it was all day. We got it in the morning.
Yeah, we got it in the morning, and it stayed till the next day on the side, because...
No, it stayed till later on, because everyone came knocking then, didn't they?
We had visitors throughout the day.
It was one after the other.
And we were busy. We didn't have that much space for it to be able to go into the refrigerator. So we don't know if it was our fault because it was out the fridge too long, or whether it could have been in that state when we got it. But yeah, to answer your question, there were several things we could have done it. Apparently, with sour milk, you can make butter. Apparently, you can make cheese from it. And there's a few things you can actually make from it. So that's a learning curve for myself, because as you know, waste not, want not is the motto we live by, being as frugal as ever. So I really did miss a trick there, and to have that much of it, the quantity I could have had butter and cheese. So yeah, a loss really, but even if it's free of charge, it's still a loss, isn't it, if we don't have the information how to use it. Hi, Patsy. Lovely to see you, hon. Beth says, oh, it doesn't have to be spot on. It's close enough with...
Oh, you mix the rules up here.
Me? Jerry says paneer, cheese and other variants. Really good. I mean, I'll have to look at this stuff, because the likelihood is I'm going to come across some sour milk again in the future. We always do, don't we?
And Tessie says, is it better with the skim milk than the full fat?
I think the canning of the milk. I don't know, because I can't say, Tessie, because I haven't canned the full fat milk this method before. But we're actually preferring.
I mean, the last time we done it was the full fat and it didn't work.
Yeah, but we only did a water bath, and we don't know if we did the right process.
Somebody
I did it in the water bath canner. I didn't have the Presto at that
But
point.
somebody else commented before saying they always do it in the water cannon,
Yeah,
and it's worked for them.
yeah.
So
It probably just the method wasn't right that I used.
I think it's probably better with
But
this.
I'm really, really happy
semi.
with it. The taste is wonderful. Yeah. It's because the fat separates on some of them. I don't know if any of your fails have failed because the fat separated in it. Was there any specific
probably the
reasons?
cream, isn't
You
it?
said you've tried it several times, haven't you, Tessie? Is there any specific reasons why it failed? Did it separate? Because that's what I was looking out for to see if that
Probably the less
happened.
fat in it, the better it is.
So Devon Steve says, if there's an next time, take the bag out the box
could have
and
done
drop
that.
it into your veg drawer. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. It'll take the shape of the drawer. Good thinking. Up there for thinking, Devon Steve. Lovely to see you, hon. I'm going to try the canned skim next time because I would really like to try that method. Yeah, let me know how it goes, Tessie. As I say, we'll do a weekly taste check now to see how long we can store it for, because I've come across another lady in the UK on one of the Facebook groups. It's called UK Food Preserving. And this lady said hers is lasting 12 months. Now, I wasn't aware of this before I'd canned mine. So 12 months would be fabulous because that's what I aim for when I'm stocking my pantry. I aim for at least a minimum of 12 months. So that would be wonderful. But we'll do a weekly check and we'll go through. So Tessa said, no, my milk would get chunky in it, like it was really spoiled after it cans. I'm not too sure why that would happen then, I don't know. Because I only took mine up to the £10 and switched it off completely straight away. And I actually lifted it off the ring and put it to one side. Tessie, we both got a criticism today on one of my comments. I don't know if you've actually read the comments on the video. And the lady said to me, why did you lift the can off the heat when you turned the gas off? And I've seen Tessie do it as well.
It's very dangerous.
It's very dangerous. So the reason I did it was to stop the heat coming through from the ring that it had been on, or even from the track that's over the gas hob. So it cooled down quicker. I obviously gave it the return to zero time, but I wanted it to cool down quicker. I didn't want any excess heat in it. And that's the reason why I did it. I presume that's why you've done it in the past. But yeah, she brought us both into it and criticised us both. So can you freeze it? I believe you can freeze milk.
You can just freeze the milk anyway.
You freeze milk in bottles, etc. But you have to make sure that there's extra space because it expands in the freezer. So sometimes you could split the bottle or split what it's in. But you can freeze milk.
Hi, guys.
You only use whole milk. Right, okay.
Steve used to make milk in the Navy.
Just keep practicing, Tessie, because I know people are doing it with whole milk. So I'm really sorry. I don't have any extra information at this point because I'm just learning that process myself. Hi, guys. Lovely to see you, hon. Hope you're feeling okay today. Sorry, what were you saying?
Devon Steve made milk in the Navy using water, butter, and milk powder. Wow.
Presto.
Very good.
Oh, that's actually good though, because
that milk powder is horrible.
Somebody suggested that I added butter to the skimmed milk, but we're kind of liking it with the less fat in it anyway now, aren't we? You know, that's our taste buds have acquired to that now, and we're quite happy with it, aren't we? Whereas we never used to be. Like I can't eat a low fat yogurt. I really want a high fat content yogurt. I don't necessarily like buying these low-fat foods in the shops, etc. But for some reason, we've really taken to the skimmed milk, and we fully skimmed as well. It's strange for us, really. Okay, so to get back to that, Mr. Wallflowers has been really stingy, and he's saying he's not going to give people the points. And I'm adverse to that, and I'm going to change his opinion, hopefully, if he listens to me. Does everyone think I should change his opinion, and people who get close to should actually have the points? Let's see who's all in favour. The correct answer was 13.6 litres. Now, Caramel says 13.5. I think she should be allowed the points.
13.5 is not
Stop,
13.6.
Stop. Heather says 13.5. I think she should be allowed the point. The actual question was how many litres. So it's closer to 13.
No, it's closer to 14.
Right, I think 13.5. 13.
So we're giving it to people who've said 13 and people that said 14 as well.
Yeah. I personally would.
Are we giving it to people who said 20?
No. Devon Steve didn't get it. He was way out.
Look. 1 point. They're not getting the 5.
No, it's 5 points.
No. I'll bow to 1 point.
No, that's not fair. It's the Wallflowers questions.
Yeah.
We're having a domestic, guys, and I'm trying to help you. Come on, who's supporting? Who's supporting? Tell Mr. Wallflowers we need to get the points here.
Yeah, Devon Steve said it was pretty close to 20. We'll give you 5 points for that, Devon.
I said around 13, which is up to 14, or down to 12. Heather's saying, come on, Mr. Wallflowers, come on.
Yeah, Patsy's getting impatient. Get on with the next question.
Click the thumbs up, guys. Don't fall out. Right. I think anyone who says 13 and above,
right,
up
I'm
to the
willing
14.
to go for 1 point.
What can you do, guys? Right, 1 point each. I don't think that's fair,
right,
though.
So we've got the...
Right, let's get there.
And we've got to go back now.
So, Caramel says 13.5.
Well done, Caramel. You can have a point.
Heather says 13.5.
Well done, Heather. You can have a point.
Jerry says 13.
Well done, Jerry. You can have a point.
Bridget says 14.
Well done, Bridget. You can have a point.
Andrew says 13.8.
Well done. You can have a point, Andrew.
Mary Beth says 3 gallons.
How many litres are in the gallon?
Don't know.
It's 4 litres in the gallon, isn't it? So that's 12 litres. No.
Sorry, Mary.
If we have to give that, we have to give Devon Steve for 20. And Patsy said that gig.
Andrew's calling you Mr. Scrooge.
Bar humbug.
Bridget's saying it should be 3 points.
No, it shouldn't.
Caramel says if you said between 13 or 14, you should get that one.
Yeah, and I've bowed down
it
to
should
pressure.
Be 5 points.
I've bowed down to the pressure. Well done, guys. You can have a point for that.
3 gallons would be 11.36
yeah,
gallons. Litres. Mr. Wallflowers, you know you're wrong even if you're right. Caramel, I was 1 away. I should get at least 2 points. Do not be a meanie.
2 points? Gaz got 13.5. He was 1 away. He's not moaning.
All right. We've done it now. We've got the points. He's put his foot down. And the last Wallflowers question.
Mary Beth might need the points.
Hey, we need the points. I might need the points, so let's be a little generous there, buddy.
No, can't. Can I go back on that now?
Moving on. Next question. What fruity ingredient?
Yeah, I guess didn't even hear the question. And he got a point.
What fruity ingredient did I use recently to make barbecue sauce? 5 points
And
in
it's
it,
got to be
guys.
exact.
5 points in it, guys. What fruity ingredient did I use recently to make barbecue sauce? I'll give you a clue. I picked it up the garden. So Patsy says figs. Jerry says rhubarb. Gaz says tomatoes. Heather says fig. Tessie says rhubarb. Patsy's laughing. I've only just got my fig plant this week. Bridget says rhubarb. Caramel says rhubarb. 5 points, remember.
Yeah, I know.
Devon Steve says rhubarb. Patsy says, I remember now. Any more for any more? What fruity ingredient did I use to make barbecue sauce with?
Yeah, you
Well,
said that, didn't you?
I said that'd be said. That's why I said a fruity ingredient, because it's questionable whether rhubarb is a fruit or a vegetable. It's actually a vegetable, isn't it? And tomato is a fruit. So I put fruity ingredients.
And you could have had the choice of two.
Yeah, but I didn't pick raisins from the garden, did I?
No.
I said I actually picked it from the garden. Oh, you're on it tonight, aren't you? I'd be careful if anything happens. He's going to minus points tonight. I've got a feeling. So, is that everybody in? So that's the end. I normally do 4 wallflowers questions. Scores on the doors for the wallflowers questions.
Everybody ready? Devon Steve's on 11. Jerry's on 14. Heather's on 7. Caramel's on 11. Andrew's on 7. Bridget's on 14. Tessie's on 10. Mary Beth's on 5. And Gaz, you've got 1.
Yay, well done, everyone. I'm so pleased at least everybody got some of the points for the wallflowers questions. Oh,
it gets easier now.
More fun. You'll get some questions right next week, hopefully, Patsy.
Are you going into a Barmalama or are you going into...
Oh, no. We're going into... Oh, what's the click there? Okay. So we'll go in and play, if I had it the right way up, Articulate. We started this last time we played the quiz. And the first question... Oh, how did I do this one?
You have to describe what's on the card. You'd have to pick one now. Relevant.
Mm-hmm. So this is something a soldier might throw in a war battle. A weapon that can be thrown. So Devon Steve says a grenade. Gaz says a grenade. Patsy a grenade. Jerry a hand grenade. Andrew grenade. Caramel says 11th isn't correct for me. I got 4 questions right.
Okay, then we'll take them off. No, it was 5 for the question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then 1 for the other one.
So she should have got 16.
No, she only got 2 right on the 1 point.
She said she got 4 questions right.
No, she didn't. Oh, yeah. Did she go? She was the only one that got the 3 things, so that was 5.
She got 1 point for the weight.
Mm.
And she got the other 2 questions right. She got the prizes right, the weight. She knew the last video, so she got 5 for that, and she got the rhubarb, so she should have 16. Got to keep a check on him, Caramel. Thank you, love. Where are we up to? Who did you get last?
I don't know now.
So we got up to Caramel, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Heather says grenade. Caramel says grenade. Devon Steve says or an empty gun, but I think he's already answered the question. Gaz says could be a bayonet though, but he's already answered the question. Bridget says a grenade, and Gaz is saying or a knife. Welcome, love. So the correct answer is any more for any more? A weapon that's thrown in war by a soldier. Correct answer is a grenade.
I think Caramel wants to win this one.
The sound a wolf makes. What sound does a wolf make? So you're camping and you hear the wolf in the background. What noise is it making? So Gaz says a howl. Patsy says howl. Devon Steve, howl. Heather, howl. Jerry, howl. Oh, I love it when they put them pictures on. Caramel says howl. Andrew says howl. Mary Beth says grenade. Think you might be behind, Mary Beth. You might have to refresh, love. Bridget says howl. Did you get Bridget one?
Yeah.
Devon Steve says, I'm not getting much help from Mrs. Devon tonight. She said a spear for the last question.
It's right, though, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't the right answer.
In Zulu, they were throwing spears.
Tell her she'll have to improve and then she can pull her socks up if that's the prize you pick. So the correct answer is howl. Very good. This is a large butterfly. It's generally
Got bright colours.
a brownish colours, an orangey rustic colours, how I'd describe it, with big black dots on. Does anyone know the name of the butterfly that I'm describing? Heather's calling it a monarch. Andrew says red admiral. Gaz says a monarch. Devon Steve says red admiral. So this butterfly is a medium-sized butterfly. I see it in my mind's eye as a rusty, brownish, orangey colour with black markings on it. Patsy said, I'll go with Red Admiral, lol. No cheating, Patsy. Caramel says monarch. Gaz says rusty butterfly. Mary Beth howling. You need to refresh, Mary Beth. You're running a question behind, love. So Bridget says, my typing is slow because I have an elbow bleed. Red Admiral. Oh, blummin' what are you going to do? Are you going to put a compress on it or are you going to put something on it, Bridget? Why is your elbow bleeding, love? Devon Steve. Mrs. Devon's going for an emperor. Never heard of it. Any more for any more? See, sometimes you're dependent on my description on these and how I perceive it.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example.
And all that glitters is gold.
What was the one I called a monkey? It's not a monkey.
Cheetah.
We were playing boy girl quite a few years ago with the boys, Mr. Wallflowers and I. And it was C. And I put C for I put cheetah. One of the boys says, "What's a cheetah? Why is a cheetah an animal?" I said, "It's a monkey." And everyone just burst out laughing at me. And I couldn't understand why they were laughing at me. And he says, "A cheetah's not a monkey. A cheetah's a cat of some sort." And I said, "Well, it wasn't in Tarzan. In Tarzan, cheetah was a monkey." And that's the only understanding I had of an animal that was called cheetah, was the monkey in Tarzan. So if some of my descriptions are a bit off-piste, I apologise. Take care, Mary Beth. Speak to you soon, love. Always thought the butterflies.
You were on 7 as well, Mary Beth.
Yeah, she was doing well. Okay, so the correct answer was Red Admiral. Well done. I don't know what a monarch looks like.
They've got like crowns and sit on the throne. This
guy, I think, is
the guy with the new hat.
Oh yeah,
he's a monarch.
He is a monarch. The guy with the new hat is. Right. This guy, I think he's the editor of Private Eye, and he actually
a lot of people aren't.
He's actually on a program on TV, and is one team leader on a sports quiz show or a news quiz show. It wears a crown. Devon Steve says Ian Hislop. Andrew says Ian Hislop. Patsy says Hislop. So I must be correct. He's the editor of Private Eye. Gaz says Hislop or Hislop. Bridget says Ian Hislop.
The Americans wouldn't have heard of it.
Yeah. It's an English guy, but I'm not sure if they get Private Eye over there. I think it's a worldwide.
Caramel's getting ahead of herself.
Hislop doing a bob.
Hold your horses.
Heather's no idea. And she's not going to cheat. She's just going to be honest about it. High five, Heather.
Yeah.
Okay, so the correct answer is Ian Hislop.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Anything you want. Oh, no idea.
Yeah.
What do you call a deer with no legs?
Anything you want, because it won't come to you. There you
go. What religion is he? He's not Buddhist, is he? Is he Buddhist?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Buddhist representative who kissed a girl recently, and he hit the headlines worldwide, made a girl kiss him on the mouth. The Buddhist leader who got a child to kiss him on the mouth recently.
Hi, Dak.
Hi, Dak. Don't know how long I can stay. Birthday dinner for my husband. Oh, happy birthday to him, love. Happy birthday to Mr. Davey.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I hope you have a lovely time. Thank you for calling in. There's still no idea. So Jerry says Dalai Lama. Devon Steve says Dalai Lama. Gaz says Buddha. Patty says Dalai Lama. Andrew Dalai Lama. Heather Dalai Lama. Caramel Dalai Lama. The sick image. Bridget Dalai Lama. Gaz, that llama gamma guy. Obama Lama. The Dalai Lama. And Dex says thank you. You're welcome. Have a lovely time, hon. Are you cooking dinner or are you going out? So the Buddhist world leader who made a child kiss him on the mouth. It spread worldwide, that news, didn't it?
Yeah.
Having pizza in, oh, lovely, relaxed and enjoyable. Best way to go. It's the kind of thing we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the correct answer was the Dalai Lama. Absolutely disgusting. So this is a delicate little tiny white flower, and it comes out one of the very, very early spring flowers. Comes out in the snow, comes out in the cold weather. It's a little tiny delicate flower with a little white flower to it. How else can I explain it? Only flowers in the cold weather. Comes out before all your. It's the first flower of the year. So Patsy says daisy, Caramel says daisy, Gaz says daisy, Devon Steve snowdrop, Andrew snowdrop, Jerry snowdrop, Heather daisy, and Gaz says with and orange centre. I've never seen inside this white particular flower, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Bridget says snowdrop. Patty says before the buttercups come. Yeah, well before the buttercups come. While it's still snowing and while it's really icy and cold. They love the cold weather. First flower of the season after the new year. Just after February, I think. The end of February. Beautiful, delicate little flower. It's really a petite flower. They're only small. That's the stem as well. So the flower's just a little bit on top, but the stem's literally only a petite flower. There's a delay here. Used to put a buttercup under me too. Yeah. Do you like butter? And if it glows yellow, which it always did, oh, you like butter. But it's not a buttercup, Gaz. Buttercups are yellow.
Yellow.
I think that's everyone. And the correct answer is we don't get anything until April or May in Michigan. All right. The correct answer is snowdrop. And I always look for the snowdrop because it's the first sign of life. Absolutely love seeing the snowdrops.
And it's illegal to pick them, isn't it?
It's illegal to pick them. They're protected species. And you normally see them growing around the base of a tree, you know, absolutely beautiful.
Down in the crocus.
Yeah, well, crocuses come not long after, don't they, when it warms up a slight bit. This is a item you can use in the garden to water the flowers. It's not on a pipe, it's actually a little container, and you use it to water the plants in the garden. Here is a daffodil.
The first flower.
Ah, the first flower. Devon Steve says, I planted some snowdrops in my dry stone wall a few years back. So Devon Steve, watering can. Heather, water can. Gaz, watering can. Jerry, watering can. Caramel, watering can. Patsy, water spout. Andrew, watering can. Deck, watering can. Bridget, watering can. Okay, I think that's everyone. The correct answer is watering can, but we'll accept water spout. Yes, we will, Mr. Wallflowers. This is good for exercising the brain. Lol. Yeah. Ooh. Some of them I'd find it too difficult to try and give you the little thing about.
Well done, Patsy.
So this thing is in, what country is that in Canada?
It's in both
Canada and
the US.
this is in Canada and the USA. Marilyn Monroe
It crosses the border.
did a film
It's okay, Patsy.
of the
I'm
first
generous
part
like
of it. And it's a water something.
Feature.
Yeah. So it's between Canada and America. It's on both of them. Marilyn Monroe was in a movie, the first part of the name. And it's actually water. Senior. Hi, love. Dex says Niagara. Devon says Lake Michigan. Patsy says Niagara Falls. Heather says Niagara Falls. Andrew says Niagara Falls. Bridget, Niagara Falls. Gaz, Niagara. Jerry, Niagara Falls. Caramel, Niagara Falls. Deck, Falls. That's it. But he'd already said Niagara.
Yeah.
She'd already said Niagara, and then she put, that's it, Falls. She just remembered the second part of the name. So I wasn't that bad at describing it, was I? And the correct answer is Niagara Falls. This next one is a place. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Wallflowers. Hi, Deborah.
Hi,
Love
Deborah.
to see you. Whap, whap, whap. Oops.
You should have listened to Mrs. Devon.
What?
He put Lake Michigan.
Ah. So he didn't get the point.
Oh, can we give him the point for that?
Not for Lake Michigan.
You said water.
No.
No. I tried, Devon.
Mrs. Devon said Niagara.
Oh, well, after the answer was given.
Next question. So this place is where the animals are killed for the butchers to take the meat to the butcher shop. Devon Steve said, Mr. Wallflowers, 10 out of 10 for trying.
I tried. I'm good like that. Well, I'm getting told now.
My fault now. So Patsy says slaughterhouse. Devon Steve says slaughterhouse abattoir. Andrew says abattoir. Gaz says slaughterhouse. Dex says processing. Jerry says slaughterhouse or abattoir. Heather says slaughterhouse. Deborah says slaughterhouse. So a place where animals are killed and processed for the butcher to take to the butcher shop. Is that everyone in? So the correct answer is abattoir.
So what are we doing now?
Well, I think people who put slaughterhouse should get it because it's the same thing.
Well, good job I give them the point.
Ah, look, he's warming up, guys. He's warming up. So this animal has a woolly coat, and you can get a typical everyday white one. The black one is a nickname for a bad egg in the family. And You can actually get brown ones as well. I've only ever seen them in white, black, and
You're
brown.
going all around the houses here.
Well, people are getting the answers. Gaz says sheep. Patsy says sheep. Caramel says sheep. Devon says sheep. Deborah says sheep. Jerry says sheep. Heather, sheep. Andrew, sheep. Excuse me, Deck, sheep. Oh, Bridget not come back yet. How's your elbow, Bridget? Are you okay? You with us, love?
There you go.
Sheep. How's your elbow, hon? Have you got something wrapped on it? Deb and Steve, they come on our garden every now and again and eat the flowers. You tell us it's a goat now, lol.
Yeah, close.
I'm the black sheep. I think most of us have been a black sheep at one point or another. Caramel, there are... Let me move my mouse. There are no sheep in this group. Yeah, that's right. So the correct answer was sheep. Let me get another question. It's nagging a bit. Do you mean lagging? Come out and come back in, Bridget, see if it helps. Sheer choice. The name of the man, when a man and woman get married, what do we call the man in the wedding, at the wedding? We've got a man and woman getting married on the wedding day. What do we call the man? I didn't touch your scoreboard and put the scores down. So the question was, when a man and woman get married on the wedding day, what do we call the man? Don't answer it. The answers start here. So Patsy says groom. Devon Steve says groom. Deck says groom. Caramel, groom.
Yeah.
Gaz says Mr. Deborah says groom. Jerry says groom. Heather, groom. Gaz, groom. We have to accept your first answer. I'm sorry, Gaz.
Yeah, you know the rules.
Andrew says groom. Bridget says groom. Gaz is coming in for a third try here, mister.
Oh, Bridget put good.
She can still have it. She's got a sore arm.
Yeah. It's like blind to date.
That was funny last night because everyone agreed with it. And the correct answer is groom. Where is that?
Greece.
Can't describe it.
Greece is the word. We've gone an hour there.
Oh, right. Well, no, we're not 58. Well, nearly. This is the last question on the articulate. All right. This is the last question on the articulate, and then we'd move over. What's the noise that makes? Is that right? Yeah. In the cartoons, this bird made that noise. So Patsy says woodpecker. Devon says woody woodpecker. Jerry says woody woodpecker. Caramel woody woodpecker. Deck says woody woodpecker. Gaz woody woodpecker. Heather woody woodpecker. Deborah woodpecker. Andrew woody woodpecker.
Yeah, how good was I?
Bridget Woodpecker. And the answer is Woodpecker. So that's the first round. Scores on the doors, Mr. Wallflowers.
So Devon Steve's on 22. Jerry is on 24. Heather's on 18. Caramel's on 25. Andrew's on 19. Bridget's on 26. Tessie's on 10. Mary Beth's on 7. Gaz is on 8. Patsy's on 11. Dex on 5. And Deborah's on 4.
So Bridget's in the lead at the minute. Is that right?
Yeah, 26. And Caramel's on 25.
Very good.
Yeah, Devon Steve, I think you should.
She said Roadrunner.
Meep,
Meep, meow.
I'm good at these impressions.
Loves the cider. Are we going to talk about menopause today?
No, not today. No. That's next week's one.
It is a thing, you know.
Is it?
I think it is. I think you're going through yours.
What are you talking about?
What you talking about? Right, straight into Obama Llama. Oh, it's time to go, says Caramel. Midlife crisis. Right, question number 1. Everyone sitting comfortably. The cold imp that likes nibbling at your nose is beginning to thaw out. The cold imp that likes nipping at your nose is beginning to thaw out. Everyone's trying to have a think now.
I've got to say the two
You need
round.
the first answer and the rhyming second part of the answer. The cold imp that likes nipping at your nose is beginning to thaw out. So the cold imp that likes nipping at your nose is one part, and then the second part is beginning to thaw out. So Dex says Jack Frost. Deborah says Jack Frost. Dex Frosty. Patty says Jack Frost. Bridget says Jack Frost. Jerry says Jack Frost beginning to defrost. Andrew says Jack Frost is starting to defrost. Deborah says Jack Frost. Caramel says Jack Frost is starting to defrost. See, to get the points, you've got to listen, because once you've given an answer and you've only given half an answer, you've lost your chance. You get
know
one
what
crack.
She's like, she won't give anything. I had to give people the points. Not allowed.
I can't see up my glasses now. Where am I up to?
I'm outside the box.
Outside the box, I
Hello.
love. So, outside the
Gaz
box.
said Frosty the Storm. It doesn't even rhyme, Gaz.
Where are you up to with your points?
Doing fine.
Heather says Jack Frost is going to defrost. Bridget, Jack Frost is on defrost. Patsy's laughing. Is that everyone in?
All in. All in.
If anyone hasn't clicked the like button, please do it for us, love. And the correct answer is Jack Frost started to defrost. Next question. Yeah. Famous French character made from pneumatic tires really needs to get some colour from the sun. Famous French character made from pneumatic tyres really needs to get some colour from the sun?
Good luck.
So Jerry is in with Michelin Man needs a tan. Devon Steve, Michelin Man needs a tan. Good evening, lovely people. Evening,
Good
love.
evening.
Patsy, Michelin Man needs a tan. Caramel, Michelin Man needs a tan. Why, oops, Patsy.
You only have to get both of them.
Yeah. Heather, Michelin Man needs a tan. Gaz, watch French for tyre.
Latia.
Bridget, Michelin Man needs a tan. Patsy the man. Oh, yeah, it's okay. We knew what you meant, love.
I think Andrew's being copied.
Andrew Michelin Man needs a tan. He's pacing himself tonight. So the famous French character made from pneumatic tyres really needs to get some colour from the sun. As he put Pirelli on spaghetti.
He's Italian.
So the correct answer is Michelin Man needs a tan. The penny pinching man from A Christmas Carol is sliding down a track made of ice on a tray. The penny pinching man from A Christmas Carol is sliding down a track made of ice on a tray.
At least he went in the cupboard. Party time.
Take care, Deck. Have a lovely
Bye,
night.
Jack.
And please wish him happy birthday from myself and Mr. Wallflowers. Have a
You got
lovely
5.
evening. It doesn't rhyme, Patsy. It's got to rhyme. So
See, what I've got to put up with. I'll give you that.
no, you wouldn't. It's got to rhyme. The penny pinching man from A Christmas Carol is sliding down a track made of ice on a tray. So Patty said Scrooge on a sledge. Andrew says Ebenezer Scrooge on the luge. Devon Steve Scrooge on the... He meant the luge.
Oh, did
Patsy said, I know.
he said lounge.
He meant luge.
Oh.
Deck will do. Take care, love. Bridget says Scrooge on luge. Devon Steve Scrooge on luge. He's just repeated it. That's what he meant.
Okay. Oh, we'll give him that.
Ever Scrooge on a luge. It's obvious that's what he meant. Gaz says, my brain's not working tonight. You're doing well, though, Gaz. And the correct answer is Scrooge on luge. Dempsey, bleeding autocorrect just once you press send. Deborah says, can I have 10 points for being late?
We haven't even had your note.
Caramel says, never heard of a luge, lol. It's like
Bobsleigh.
like a bobsleigh, that's it. Yeah. Gaz says, only got an IQ of 8. Well, with 8 each, we'll all do okay.
Yeah.
3 cartoon mascots from the Rice Krispies box are waiting for a double-decker to drive them home. 3 cartoon mascots from the Rice Krispies box are waiting for a double-decker to drive them home. Shall I read
It's
it
going to
again?
take a while for them to write it all out.
3 cartoon mascots. Deborah Scrooge. 3 cartoon mascots from the Rice Krispies box are waiting for a double-decker to drive them home. So Andrew says, snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop. Caramel, snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop. Gaz, snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop. Patsy, snap, crackle and pop, waiting at the bus stop. Are you coming back in, Bridge? You having a go, love? You were in the lead before. Yes, she is. Snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop. Is that everyone in? Jerry, snap, crackle and pop at the bus.
Oh, is
waiting
Jerry
for the
copying
bus
off
stop.
Andrew now? Or was you in the kitchen as well? Andrew said he didn't answer before because he was in the kitchen. He wasn't copying, honest.
Been sent out to make the brew.
Yeah, that's why I said at least he wasn't in the cupboard.
No, yeah. She's locked in the kitchen now. That's her turn. And the correct answer is you didn't read Man Above Scrooge. Oh, sorry. Did Devon get his points?
Yeah, he got Scrooge.
No, this is the next one. Snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop.
Yeah, just because you didn't read it.
Okay.
I did put you down, honest.
So the correct answer is snap, crackle and pop at the bus stop. God, it's going to be some chaos when we finish this live, isn't there? Fisticuffs.
Riots in the streets.
Chewbacca's best friend and captain of the Millennium Falcon is trying a sport that involves clubs and horses. Chewbacca's best friend and captain of the Millennium Falcon is trying a sport that involves clubs and horses. So Andrew says, Han Solo playing polo. Didn't see Solo playing polo. Outside the box, Han Solo playing polo. Patsy, Han Solo plays polo. Got a tongue twister, this one. Gaz, Han Solo playing polo. Caramel, Solo plays polo. Heather, Solo plays polo. Bridget, Han Solo plays polo. Who are we waiting for, Jerry?
And Jerry.
Deborah, snap, crackle and pop on the loose. Gaz is getting a coffee. I might just top mine up while you're going, love. I think we're just waiting for your answer, Jerry.
Andrew won't let her out the kitchen.
I'm still in the kitchen. Okay, so the correct answer was Han Solo playing polo. Next question. Peter Pan's fairy companion is pressing a button outside someone's house to let them know she's there. Peter Pan's fairy companion is pressing a button outside someone's house to let them know she's there. Outside the box first in on this one. Tinkerbell rings the bell. Caramel, Tinkerbell rings the doorbell. Jerry's in now. Tinkerbell ringing the bell. Patsy, Tinkerbell rings the bell. Andrew, Tinkerbell pressing the doorbell. Deb and Steve, Tinkerbell rings the doorbell. Heather, Tinkerbell rings the doorbell. We haven't got a doorbell, have we?
No.
Bridget, Tinkerbell playing with my ring doorbell. Do you have one of those camera ones, Bridget? Deborah, not a clue.
You could have
It's a
copied.
two-part question, Deborah. If you get the first answer, you just think of what could be the good rhyme for the answer for the second question. So outside the box, I have a 5-year-old daughter. We watched this last night.
Yeah, I've done all that.
Done all that, all the Disney movies, all the boys. Well, ours were 2 boys, so it was all, boys stuff that I had to sit and do. I didn't get to watch all the sloppy girls love story ones because the boys weren't interested.
No.
Three males and me. But we enjoyed what we did watch, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a door camera and Gaz is back.
Gaz
Okay,
is
so the
back.
correct answer. Hi,
Oh,
Stephen.
Stephen.
That's okay, love.
Have you got a note? Oh, is it okay to turn up late now? Without a note?
Not without a note. Here's your note. Tinkerbell
Things are
ringing
getting
the
lax
doorbell.
around here. At least he said he was late. He admitted it straight away. Okay. Oh, here comes Gaz late. After the answer's been read out, he comes in with his answer.
Can you open a window, please? It's getting really warm again for me now. So Jack White and Meg White are performing Seven Nation Army on a traditional Scottish wind instrument. Jack White and Meg White are performing Seven Nation Army on a traditional Scottish wind instrument. That's what it was like. Yeah, tents with the sheets and the chairs out. Yeah, all the forts. They were lovely days, When the house is quiet, you'll miss them. I do. I miss the noise and the commotion and, even the pettiness of telling them to tidy the room. You miss the constant interaction. Yeah.
You just grow up too quick.
Andrew says, White Stripes play the bagpipes. Deborah says, Tinkerbell rings the doorbell. Patsy says, White Stripes play the bagpipes. Heather, White Stripes play the bagpipes. Dev and Steve hasn't got a clue.
Ask Mrs. Devon. She doesn't know.
He's banished her upstairs, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Meep.
Bridge, White Stripes on bagpipes. Oh, that breeze is lovely. Heather, Stripes phone. Were they? I've lost my phone, I've lost my keys. Oh no, ring me on the doorbell, baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my doorbell. When you gonna ring it? When you gonna ring it?
Yeah. Outside the box, the Whites play the bagpipes. It's got to rhyme.
Well, the Whites.
Yeah, it doesn't rhyme. He doesn't get a point for that one.
Oh, I've got to take that off.
Having grandchildren is great fun. I'm looking forward to the day I have grandchildren. Fingers crossed we do.
Oh, Mrs. Devon's making hot chocolate.
Oh,
Is she making it for everyone or just for herself?
You don't like hot chocolate?
Oh, no.
Carol's been getting these chocolate figures, and basically you dunk them in a hot chocolate and it dissolves. She's been getting them from one of the food initiatives and she's been really enjoying them. Never had kids, Gaz. That's probably why you look so good. We're haggard. Running around after them still as adults.
Doesn't get any
Chocolate
easier.
bomb, that's what they're called, Devon Steve, yeah, and she absolutely loves them. Yeah. Caramel play. Okay. Where are we? So the answer was the White Stripes playing bagpipes.
Fine,
My
bands as well.
daughter has 4 children. Oh, I bet that's lovely for you. Yeah. Nice big family around you. Beautiful. Yeah. My dad was one of 12 and then I ended up being an only child. So there's no way I could have just had one. I insisted we have at least 2, didn't I? But if we'd have started a lot earlier, I would have liked a lot more. Never had any kids. Celebrated my grandson's first birthday last week. Oh, that's lovely. Deborah Badger. I don't see that. Oh, okay. No contact with them or my daughter. Sorry to hear that, love. Sorry to hear that. Families, yeah, strained families these days. Things do happen. Yeah. Just got to make the most of your own life, Patsy, and do what you can. Yeah. They might come looking for you one day. So I'm going to move on to the next question. Children's book character that wears a duffel coat and loves marmalade and is earning a 7-figure salary. Children's book character that wears a duffel coat and loves marmalade is earning a 7-figure salary. What's an NPC?
Patsy's got a pet.
Yeah.
My family were NPCs.
I don't know what an NPC is.
Gaz has been married 9 times.
Wow. No wonder you're skint. Only joking,
Take it
love.
to the cleaners.
So Andrew says, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Patsy, Paddington Bear is a millionaire. Devon Steve, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Caramel, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Jerry, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Heather, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Outside the box, Paddington Bear's a millionaire. Has Bridget come back?
Just give her a minute.
I know.
There she is.
Non-player character.
What does that mean?
They don't see them either,
Oh,
I presume.
families are like that.
We have a cat. She lets us live in the house with her. You're not drinking enough coffee, Mary Ann. And the correct answer is Paddington Bear is a millionaire. So I don't even know who this guy is. Peter Weller's android policeman is being forced to make clothes in a factory for a very low wage. Peter Weller's android policeman is being forced to make clothes in a factory for a very low wage. We get half point for half.
Oh,
of the
don't
answers.
start, Deborah. We've been through all this.
And it says RoboCop works in a sweatshop. Patsy, RoboCop in a chop shop. Devon Steve, who's Peter Seller? This one's Peter Weller.
Peter Sellers.
Yeah, sweatshop. She meant sweatshop.
Oh, so we're giving her that. Well done, Patsy.
Oh, it must be Heather's brother. RoboCop works in a sweatshop. Oh no,
yeah.
she's Sellers, not Wellers. Sorry, look, I'm doing
Drink
it now.
more coffee.
Peter Weller's android policeman is being forced to make clothes in a factory for a very low wage.
Paul's brother.
Paul Weller's brother, Peter Weller.
Not Sellers.
Not.
Not Heather's brother.
Is that everyone? Did Bridget come back?
Give it a minute.
There's the half bell.
Playtime.
2 minutes early.
You coming back in, Bridge?
She might not know.
Okay, so the correct answer is
Dun, dun, dun.
RoboCop works in a sweatshop. Caramel just pipped in.
Mm.
Something happened. RoboCop works in a sweatshop. What happened? My service went down. Sorry. Oh, no problem. What happened? I thought we might have frozen or something happened. In a sweatshop. Mm. Are we all okay to carry on, guys? Is everything okay? My answer didn't work.
We've given you the point for it anyway, guys. No, we haven't.
Is everything okay now, though? Yeah, we can see your Bridge. We can see your answers. We saw you'd repeated yours twice, but you'd only got 1 point.
We can see it anyway
thought
because
it
we
was
tapped
just
into
me.
your ring doorbell.
YouTube just went a bit weird. It's good now. RoboCop in a sweater shop. Lol, I tried. Okay. So, red vacuum cleaner with a smiley face is dislodging food from someone's windpipe by squeezing his stomach. Red vacuum cleaner with a smiley face is dislodging food from someone's windpipe by squeezing their stomach. Don't worry about your spelling. We're not spelling police. Just put down what you think is the answer and make it rhyme. Red vacuum cleaner with a smiley face is dislodging food from someone's windpipe by squeezing their stomach.
Patsy wasn't looking, she was rubbing Barney's belly.
Oh,
So was Patsy with.
no, Patsy's dog's called Barney as well. We found out that a few weeks ago. Bridget's dog's called Barney as well, Barney and Pebbles. Henry Hoover doing the Heimlich manoeuvre for Devon. Gaz says Henry's hungry. Caramel says Henry Hoover does Heimlich maneuver. Outside the box, Hoover performs the Heimlich maneuver. Andrew, Henry the Hoover does Heimlich maneuver. Heather, Hoover doing the Heimlich maneuver. Patsy, Henry the Hoover doing the Heimlich maneuver. Bridget, Henry Hoover does the Heimlich maneuver. Hi, Catherine. Lovely to see you, hon.
Catherine, have you got a note?
Stormy here in Florida. Short heat break. Glad to be here. Lovely to see you. Glad you're with us. I'll just repeat the last question, Catherine, in case you'd like to join in. Red vacuum cleaner with a smiley face is dislodging food from someone's windpipe by squeezing their stomach.
Oh, the note in the mail. Okay, then you can join in.
I've got
Barney
a
and Pebbles
Hetty
are sleeping.
Great Hoover. Oh, must be my voice again. Surprise, surprise.
They always seem to be sleeping when you come on.
She'll have to take my voice and play it back to them. And I've got a Hetty. What's a Hetty? Is it a female version of a Henry? Is that what that is, Caramel? A female version?
Can you get male and female Hoover?
Oh, are they them version? Sorry.
Or are they non-binary Hoovers?
Are they them? Is that a they them version? Is that everyone in? My Lucy and Ben are sleeping now, the cats. Oh. What did Andrew say? I'm going to watch it. Having electrical hits. Wow. Catherine was telling me again, Andrew, she's going to sit and watch your answers and copy yours. Yep, the girl version, and it's pink, lol. Oh. Right, the correct answer is Henry the Hoover does the Heimlich maneuver. Oh, I think I'd have struggled with that one myself, wouldn't you? It'll look quite tough. Every time they hear you, they go to sleep. Next question. Britain's favourite custard-filled biscuit is trying to catch fish in a small, narrow river. Britain's custard-filled biscuit is trying to catch fish in a small, narrow river. I guess can't think tonight. No, you're not doing too bad and not being able to think. Deborah says, these are some hard questions, but I'm having fun. Caramel, custard cream, fishes in the stream. Devon, custard cream in the stream. Patsy, custard cream, catching a fish in the stream. Catherine, oh, custard tart. I love them. I don't mind. I love them. Heather, cream fish in a stream. Catherine, custard tart. Patsy is laughing. Bridget said, custard cream in the stream.
Making everyone hungry again.
Andrew, custard cream fishing in a stream. Oh, they've gone, haven't they? Oh, right, okay.
Non-players off the green.
Okay. Is that everyone in? Gaz, custard cream, floating in a stream. So the answer is custard cream, fishing in a stream. I love custard creams, but I think I've said several times, I keep the custard creams in the freezer and I like to eat them frozen. It's just a funny quirk we have, but that's how we eat our custard creams. Luxury Italian sports car with a horse symbol is enjoying a trip to view African animals in their natural habitat. Luxury Italian sports car with a horse symbol is enjoying a trip to view African animals in their natural habitat.
Screens went off, was he? That's just us. It's just the way we look.
So Andrew says Ferrari on safari. Caramel says Ferrari goes safari.
Safari's a goodie.
Devon Steve says Ferrari on a safari. Jerry, Ferrari on safari. Kaz is saying hi to Catherine. Patsy, Ferrari on safari. Stephen, Ferrari on safari. Heather, Ferrari on safari. Bridget, Ferrari on safari. Yeah, I got what you meant, Stephen.
No, he said Ferrari.
Catherine just what Andrew said. You at least have to retype it, Catherine. Come on,
Well
play
done,
the game.
Catherine.
Play the game. You took my breath away then. Well, that was funny. Go on, we'll give you a chance to retype it.
No, she's got the point now.
She got a point for that.
Why? She's being honest and saying she's copying.
Stephen says, lol, I'm no keyboard merchant. Yeah, we're not spelling police and we know predictive text,
We know what you
etc.
mean.
So once we get the basics of your answer, we understand what it means. Because you should see the spelling mistakes I can make sometimes. It's crazy. So the correct answer is Ferrari on safari.
Yeah, she's coming anyway. You've already got the point, Catherine.
Devil Wears Prada actress and the new Mary Poppins is following a pirate map in search of hidden gold. Devil Wears Prada actress and the new Mary Poppins is following a pirate map in search of hidden gold.
It's okay, Catherine. You have adopted us after all. No, I wouldn't have had a clue about that.
I'll repeat it one more time. Devil Wears Prada actress and the new Mary Poppins is following a pirate map in search of hidden gold. What's he saying? Stephen hasn't got a clue. Andrew says, Emily Blunt on a treasure hunt. Catherine says the same.
Well done, Catherine.
Heather says, Blunt on a treasure hunt. Catherine, true insiders now, family. Lovely. Devon Steve, Emily Blunt on a treasure hunt. Patsy Blunt on a treasure hunt. Outside the box. Emily Blunt on a treasure hunt. Bridget, Emily Blunt on a treasure hunt.
Hey, you were good there, Bridget. I thought you were going to say something else.
She well behaved tonight.
Yeah.
Well, she's even been put on letters instead of the full thing, hasn't she? She doesn't have cleaned her act up. Don't have to change for us, love. Don't go changing. Stephen, these questions are a joke. Some of them are, but they're funny. Catherine, thank you, Andrew, and adoptees.
It's okay.
So the correct answer is, did we get Jerry in and all that? I think Jerry was at the beginning, was she?
No, Jerry hasn't come in yet. I wonder where Jerry is.
Deborah, cheap on the hunt. Are you having a shot, Jerry?
No, Just copy off Andrew. He's letting
Did
everyone copy
Caramel
off
come
him.
back in? You having a go, Caramel? Oh, there she is. And Jerry, no answer. Not a problem. So the answer is Emily Blunt on a treasure hunt. Now, I only knew... Oh, I can't even think of her name now.
Julie Andrews.
No, the older woman. Oh, won't come to me. Won't come to me what her name was in The Devil Wears Prada. It's because I'm feeling rubbish. I can't think me usual way. You're doing okay, though.
You were
scoring
marked down.
well.
Caramel. Anne Hathaway. Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Yeah, that's the one, Patsy. Thank you.
Jerry.
Oh, yeah. Patsy
Oh,
said as
Patsy,
well,
yeah.
yeah. I had to go. Did you see Matt? I did eventually, yeah. I just couldn't trigger it.
And what about Meryl Streep?
But she was the main actress in The Devil Wears Prada.
I'd rather watch Mary Poppins.
The oldest character in a Belgian cartoon about blue creatures is trying to balance on a board on a wave. The oldest character in a Belgian cartoon about blue creatures is trying to balance on a board on a wave.
I didn't know they were Belgian.
I didn't know they were Belgian. So Jerry says, Smurf trying to surf, Devon Steve, Smurf riding the surf, Caramel, Papa Smurf has a surf. That's a guess. Heather, Smurf's on a surf. Gaz, Smurf trying to surf. Patsy, Smurf has a surf. Bridget, Smurf can't do Nuki surf.
He's an Emmett.
What an Emmett. New words in our vocab now. Deborah, not a clue again, lol. Andrew, Papa Smurf trying to surf. I think that's everyone in, isn't it? So the correct answer is Papa Surf.
Surf.
Papa Smurf learning to surf. Emmett and Grockles. Ship that sank somewhere between Southampton and New York refuses to eat anything that's been chemically altered. That's a good one, Stephen. I like that one. Papa Smith discovering flat Earth. I like that one. Ship that sank somewhere between Southampton and New York refuses to eat anything that's been chemically altered. So Caramel says Titanic eats organic. Patsy, Titanic goes organic. Heather, Titanic goes organic. Deborah Metal Street. Think you might need to refresh yours, Deborah, and come back in again. So,
Oh, Steve should get a point for that.
well, that's what I just said. Well done for that, Steve. Stephen. Did you give him a point for that?
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
the
it's not
answer
books.
you're looking for.
I'm still on the Smith.
No, we've done the Smith. No.
What was it? Yeah.
So we've got Caramel, Titanic Eats Organic. Patsy, Titanic Eats Organic. Heather, Titanic Eats Organic. Devon Steve, Titanic Eating Organic. Gaz, Titanic in the Atlantic.
It rhymes.
Jerry, Titanic only organic. Stephen, Titanic wants organic. Bridget, Titanic eating organic. Andrew, Titanic eats organic. Deborah, I need a dictionary. Lol. Catherine, slamming storm, leaving my tablet, trying to get on with one of cell phones. So fun with everyone. That Andrew and Mr. and Mrs. Wallflowers, Andrew, Charlie, and everyone. Oh. Bridget says, did you see the video where Pebbles climbed in the pond?
No,
I saw your video come up today. Is that today's one? I haven't watched it. Been running around hectic again all day today, Bridget. Been crazy. And then we've had more visitors, haven't we?
Mm.
Carol was here this afternoon. I think we're
Go weeks without anyone knocking at the door, and then
all of a sudden.
everyone comes knocking.
So the answer is Titanic only eats organic.
You didn't even have time to eat our tea tonight.
I know, yeah. That's why you're eating your nibbles, isn't it, in between? Apple's famous tablets is a terrible father to his children. Apple's favourite tablet is a terrible father to his children. Oh, sorry, hon. I haven't seen it. Excuse me. You'll have to put your hat on the door, Mum.
That's not me.
What does that mean, Devon? Devon Steve?
It doesn't even rhyme.
Oh, so people don't come in, so we don't get
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, I got there in the end.
Yeah.
Devon Steve, Andrew, says iPad is a bad dad. Devon Steve, iPad is a bad dad. Gaz, iPad is mad. Heather, iPad is a bad dad. Caramel, iPad is an absent dad. Patsy, iPad is a bad dad. What's that? Baghdad.
That's your saying.
That's what my dad used to say when I was younger. And he took the mick because he knew I didn't understand what it said. And, you know, when you look back as an adult and you say, how crude is that? That's how they spoke in the 70s, wasn't it?
I was in Baghdad when you were in your
dad's bag. Where are we up to?
Titanic eats organic.
Gaz says, I'm beginning to lose it, lol.
Only just beginning. We lost it from the start.
So the correct answer is...
Hold on.
Oh, Stephen says, good night all, Mr. and Mrs. Wallflower. See you next week all. Take care, Stephen. Good
Stephen.
night, love.
Even after that answer, you got 3.
So the correct answer is iPad is a bad dad.
In Baghdad.
So we've got 10 minutes left, folks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Britain's biggest chain of chemist shops is a rubbish venue for purchasing smart attire worn for work. Britain's biggest chain of chemist shops is a rubbish venue for purchasing smart attire worn for work. Outside the box. Thanks for another lovely game night. Sorry to cut out early. Have a great week.
It's okay.
Take
You're doing
care
well.
outside the box.
You got 9.
You got 9 tonight. You're doing really well. So Caramel says, Boots doesn't sell suits. Jerry, Boots make poor suits. Devon Steve, Boots doesn't have suits. Heather, Boots make bad suits. Patsy, Boots doesn't sell suits. Andrew, Boots doesn't sell suits. Gaz, Boots make bad suits. Bridge, Boots doesn't do suits.
Some points on the board tonight.
Yeah. They're after whatever it is they fancy there, aren't they? Eyes on the prize.
Mm. I think the socks will go first.
Mm. So the correct answer is Boots is not good for suits. Out of the 3 prizes, which one individually would you go for yourself? You would go for what prize?
You can't say that.
You can. If they'd win it, which prize would they pick out of the 3?
And did you get points for?
No, it's not one of the questions. It's just curiosity.
Mm.
So
Kill the
Gaz would go for the socks. What would everyone else pick? Patsy fancies the 5-year book. Heather likes the Bible study one. Haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know, but
You don't know yet.
in the scenario, if you did, what would you have chosen?
You're doing well. You're up there anyway.
Caramel would really, really like the prayer book.
Mm.
Bridget would have chose the diary.
It's very close. There's some points on the board here.
See, it's mixed.
Mm. Or maybe we could give one sock, one page.
Andrew, is it just for the first or first, second, and third
Oh, yeah.
diary for me?
Don't start.
Just
causing
for the
trouble.
winner. So there's either 2 pairs of socks as one prize, the 5-year memory diary is one prize, and the prayer book is one prize. So you have your pick of the 3. It's just for the winner. Mrs. Devon says that I ought to have the memory book. I don't know what else. I don't know what she means.
Stick with the socks. You can have a pair each then.
She's on our level, Mrs. Devon, isn't she?
Have you others?
Okay, just a couple of questions left. Purple Dinosaur from Children's TV is trying to track down and catch a wild pig in the forest. Purple Dinosaur from Children's TV is trying to track down and catch a wild pig in the forest?
Times we have to watch that.
I love you, you love me.
Happy family. Can you kiss from me to you?
Don't
I wouldn't remember that.
you? I had to watch it while you were at work.
And the Purple People Eater.
Oh, what was that?
Purple. Ah, that was Russ Abbott, was it? Purple People Eater.
That rings a bell and I can't think.
I'm sure he sang that.
Was that Russ Abbott, Devon Steve?
Purple People Eater.
So I'll repeat the question. Purple Dinosaur from children's TV is trying to track down and catch a wild pig in the forest. Andrew, Barney the Purple Dinosaur catches a wild boar.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Russ Abbott that sang that. My Purple People Eater.
So Patsy, Barney the Dinosaur catches a boar. Heather, Barney Dinosaur hunts wild boar. Bridget, Barney the Dinosaur is chasing a boar. Caramel, Barney Dinosaur tracks a boar.
Oh, there's the bells.
2 minutes.
2-minute warning. Jerry
Okay.
seems to have disappeared for some reason.
Is Jenny not answered?
What's Andrew's on? You two anything to win?
Daisy the cat is trying to eat the sofa. She's nuts.
It doesn't rhyme.
So the correct answer is Barney the dinosaur is hunting wild
Oh,
boar.
where's Jerry? Barney. That's all.
And so the last question, and then we'll do the winner.
Ooh.
Green ogre with a donkey for a best friend wishes he was born in the old Czechoslovakia. Green ogre with a donkey for a best friend wishes he was born in the old Czechoslovakia. Where did you put that then there?
No.
Oh.
Barney the dog catches a bird and eats
Crazy. He hasn't done it again today, has he, Bridge?
it.
Andrew, Shrek wants to be Czech. Jerry, Shrek wishes he was Czech. Heather, Shrek wants to be in Czech. Devon, Steve, Shrek wants to be a Czech. Caramel, Shrek wants to be born in Czech. Gaz, the Purple People Eater is a novelty song, Sheb Woolley, which reached number 1 in the Billboard Pop Chart in 1958 from June the 9th to July the 14th. Number 1 in Canada, reached number 12 overall in the UK.
All right,
singles
guys, you can have a point for
charts.
that.
He's a DJ. If he hasn't got the history, in
Russ
the-
Abbott must have covered that because I remember Russ Abbott.
did Russ
singing
Abbott do it, Gaz?
in the 80s?
Bridget, Shrek wants to be Czech.
As soon as he said that, the Russ Abbott just popped into my head. Then.
Like in such
Purple.
an atmosphere. I love a party with atmosphere.
God, no, Gaz said copy and paste. Yeah, in the 80s. Yeah.
No, I stopped him this time. I was you trying to do it again? Honest to
Got
God,
the taste for
Barney.
It's a delicacy, no?
Okay, so the last
Hold on.
answer, Barney meets Bull. We'll pass that one now,
Go on,
Deborah.
Deborah.
That was so last question. Was the Our White Secret Lemonade drink a song based on that?
I'm a secret lemonade drink.
What was the song you?
Oh, what?
The song?
I'm a purple. Yeah, could have been. Purple people.
Mm.
Yeah, it might
Did you
be.
get Patty's answer? She's saying I never called it out. Shrek wants to be checked. She did answer.
Yeah, you were the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the answer
You were
was
first,
Shrek
Patty.
wants to be checked. Right. Scores on the doors, Mr. W. Let's see. Count them up and put the numbers so we
Take
know
me
where we
ages.
are. Well, that's why we do them in fives. Good luck, everyone. And even if you don't win, it's the taking part and the giggles that matter. So Devon Steve. Oh, I'm not allowed to reveal yet.
It's close. Just talk amongst yourselves.
You should do a 50s and 60s music and I guess the song sometimes. We're looking for a good music quiz. We've been looking in the charity
We could just
shops
sing them.
and oh God, we wouldn't get very far if it would depend on us singing them. We never do the tunes, do
Looney Tunes.
we? Looney Tunes. I will see you next week. I had so much fun. Take care, Deborah. Thank you so much for coming in, love, and we'll see you soon.
Deborah, you got 7. Before
You got 7 points, love. You did really well.
But you didn't win.
Right.
Oh, the scores are in. We're getting it through now. Yeah, the scores are in.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Give it away.
Okay. How are you going to do it?
From
Okay.
the top.
Drum roll.
So, Devon Steve, you got 38. Jerry got 34. Heather got 36. Caramel got 43.
Wow.
Andrew got 38. Bridget got 45.
Wow.
Tessie got 10. Mary Beth got 7. Gaz got 14. Patsy got 29. Dec got 5. Deborah got 7. Outside the Box got 9. Stephen got 3. And Catherine got 2.
Wow.
So Bridget is the winner with 45. Caramel's second on 43. Devon, Steve and Andrew third on 38.
Which prize did you pick, Bridget? What would you fancy, love?
I'll just read a line from a song and we guess it.
That'd be good. You might have a tie.
Well done,
Congrats,
Bridget.
Bridget. Yeah.
No, there's no tie. It's just
Should
socks.
you have a prize? Which prize would you like, Bridget?
You still wouldn't have won, Gaz. And we was on about the bingo as well, weren't we? We could do the bingo
That'd be funny, yeah.
and people would have to submit like
I really thought I had it. Well done, Bridget.
So did I,
So is
Caramel.
next week, Caramel.
Yeah.
And your prize that you're after hasn't gone yet, so it'll be up for grabs next week, love. So you got all the wallflowers questions right this week, so
Really
it gave you
done
the
well. I
head
thought you were
start.
going to win that, Caramel.
So yeah, next week might be your week. The socks, please. Yeah. So these two lovely pair of hand knitted socks will be on their way to our friend Bridget.
Well done.
Well done, love. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for your company and your sense of humour. We've had a great night, haven't we? We've had a lovely
That's what
weekend
we were saying
spending
about
time with you.
The bingo, when we could do a bingo night, but people would have to submit like the numbers first.
Oh, we'd have to work it out, come back, and then we'll do a plan. But if we did that, you'd have to submit your numbers to us so we knew what to work with. But we'll come up with something. We'll work it all out. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll speak to you soon. We'll be on next week for our weekend live streams, Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll fit the videos in during the week.
Andrew needs to make notes for the questions.
Take care, guys. Thanks for being with
everyone.
us, and we'll speak to you soon.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Love you.